Hey Pisces, this is your love reading for March 2019. This is for your sun, your moon, your rise, your Venus, whatever has a Pisces in it. See what governs it. Check out your other astrological points and see how your story marries as a whole. This is your soulmate, twin flame, karmic bond, whatever title works for you. See how it fits in and then just, I don't know, we'll see where this is going. If something resonates, that is awesome. Let me know in the comments. You can reach out and book your own personal reading. Just if something does not resonate, you can either let it fall away, ask for a clarification. You can still always book your own personal reading. Find me on any social platform. Anything is welcome. Anything's acceptable. Just say hello. Let me know where you are in the world. Now let's kick this off. Again, sun, moon, rise, Venus. Let's see what's up, Pisces. You guys are my astrological opposite. I'm a Virgo, and I love how emotional you guys are. You guys are so deep in the emotion. All right, so this is Wisdom of the Oracle from ErinLyn.Reads. And let's see. Okay, we have New Life, Orphaned, Unfinished Symphony, Clean It Up, and Between Worlds. And let's see. There's one more card. It's a thing. Stop judging. No, I'm kidding. By the book. Pisces, you are so wounded in this. Wow. All right, so you do not take on anyone else's burdens. The old relationship is dead. Everything that you could have had, any constructs about it are completely kaput. You are stepping into a new, more authentic relationship, whether it is with the counterpart that you have known before or a new one. Something much better suited for you is coming in. Don't hold them to old dynamics. You are at a fork in the road. Which way are you going to go? Are you going to choose to get with, have reconciliation with the old counterpart? Are you going to get closure on that and have the opportunity for a new partnership coming into play? I want to draw a little bit more out on that. Let's see, one more. Oh. How was February's? Did you go back and look at February's? You should probably do that. See how it connected with you. God, so many reconciliations happened last month. Even more are going to be happening this month. Like, not even just a few more. It's going to be like, if not double. That is what I've been seeing with, let's see, there's, I know a bunch of readers who are just completely genius and amazing readers. You know, there's Rambling Mike Tarot, there's Whispers of Healing Grace, there's Northern Comfort Tarot, there's Hooligan 1111 and Gemstone Tarot. I know so many of them. Oh, and let's not forget the Existential Shift. I love that woman. She is amazing. All right, don't take on anyone else's burdens. That's what this is about. You have a choice. Are you going to give closure to the previous relationship to make way for something better suited? That's why you have a fork in the road. You have the head of choice right now. All right, so new life. If you even had tried to go back to that old dynamic, there would be nothing to go back to. It was either ghosted, completely closed, or that castle burned down. So now what's coming up is, let's see. Not taking on anyone's burdens, not letting yourself slip into old dynamics. It's just, I get that it's comfortable because it's systematic, but you're not there. So the old way of handling things is not going to be there for you to navigate. This would become even more of a burden. That's not what you want. And if you were to try and relive what was so magical at first, it would be so short-lived. You can fake a character for so long, but you, Pisces, are truly stepping into something that is more authentic, but you have to be able to let the past go on this. All right, so with this, I'm really getting that don't hold back any part of yourself as you use it as a lesson learned from previous relationships. That's not what this is about at all. This is about putting yourself more out there, because I feel like what you had in previous relationships, and again, the soulmate twin flame dynamic, it was what can I be to this person so they aren't looking elsewhere. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that there was a third party. I'm not. I'm just saying that there was a lot of insecurity. And I totally get it. I was highly insecure in any relationship that I had, to where, you know, it was a weird jealousy. I don't know. But anyway, be mindful that you have come to the point where you are at the fork in your road, and you are getting a new huge opportunity for a relationship. Now, again, if this is about reconciliation, then this is going to be coming in as a new person. The counterpart is. But again, if you are choosing on closure because you do have that fork in the road, are you going to allow yourself the opportunity to be loved by someone else and not hold them to the old system? This is something you have to be very clear on your healing process with. But I really feel like you're doing that. Okay, just don't go into seclusion. Don't try and recreate a beautiful past that no longer exists. It was beautiful for a short time, beautiful for, I feel like, months, and then suddenly it just all fell apart. But you guys really were huge catalysts for growth in each other. But you are still very much feeling those wounds. You have to nurture them, take care of them, let them heal. Let's see, where are we going to now? I'm getting to go to the Romance Angels from Doreen Virtue. Really? Ugh, barely shuffled. All right, forgiving and learning, like letting go of control issues. All right, so this is gearing a little bit more towards reconciliation, but again, this could be forgiving in the idea that you no longer are attached to that honeymoon. Okay, a little bit more towards reconciliation, that one, because you are going to be getting on a higher level of commitment, a new fresh start, and I feel like it's calmer waters, very much illuminated by moonlight. Oh, okay, so another thing that came in between you guys was external people. Like, so many people were watching you guys on social media. So many people were trying to do he said, she said stuff. There was a lot of secrecy and a lot of don't tell him I said this, but oh man, so many exterior impressions on a relationship. People need to learn to mind their own business, Pisces. Don't be afraid to put someone in their, place. A relationship is between two people. You don't need anyone else's insight. As long as they are not abusive towards you, then there really should be just completely open, authentic communication between just two parties. I mean, other people can, give their support, but don't let them get in the middle of it. Divine timing is at play. Trust, okay. Trust that you are worth waiting for. You're not going to be abandoned. There's no abandonment issues. You're still going through a spiritual awakening. Yeah, I feel like there's been so much change in your spiritual world right now, so much illumination. It's like the final layer has been peeled, and now all you can see is this desire, this truth, this okay, desire and truth, and I want this final bottom one. Desire, truth. God, there was such an imbalance the first time around. And again, it started off as amazing, Pisces. But once people started getting into your headspace, I'm not saying that you're weak. Please don't think that I'm saying that. People got under your skin, and it created this jealousy, this mistrust, and it made you overextend yourself and doubt and try and push everyone out of the way to get to this one person. It was like identifying through a relationship. We have all been there. I get it. But now you are not going to, you'd rather be alone than unhappy. So you're not going to settle for anyone who is making you feel like you have to prove yourself. If you have to prove yourself or you're valid, or that you are valid in a relationship, then I automatically see you pulling the cords. You have to put yourself first at all costs. You have to trust that you know what you're doing. You have to trust that you know better what is better for you than other people in relationships. I feel like there is a lot of maternal pressure on this, like a lot of maternal healing that has to go on. You know, like some people, they have these mother figures that say, marry rich, marry wealthy, marry gorgeous. And that's a weird condition to put on, but it's like a seed planted. I didn't have that, and thank God. Well, even if you did have that, you learn to exhaust it to where it is not even a factor unless you do marry someone for wealth and money, you know, whatever. But I don't think you're here for that. But you are putting yourself first. You're putting what your wants and needs are, because you are human. You do have needs, desires. You do have so much ambition for your life. You're not living for the sake of the identity of a relationship. This is the storyline that came out. Yeah, lots of cards. That's been this entire reading. Yeah, a lot of cards came out. Up until last year, the end of last year, all the messages were heavy and dramatic. Now it's a lot of messages, but uplifting, empowering. So again, I know a lot of cards, but it's a storyline. And you need to be empowered, Pisces. And I think you are. And I think you're awesome. All right, now, Spirit Song Tarot from Paulina Cassidy. Let's see. Oop. So many cards. But they came out pretty beautifully. Right, there's... Aww. You need to be told that everything is going to be okay for you. You need that cushion. I'm not saying that in a negative way. I'm just saying you literally need someone to verbalize to you that it is okay to be human, to fall apart, to build yourself back up, to go through these cycles that, you know, missteps are not failures in your world. And especially within relationships. Relationships require forgiving and learning, which is something that you have to experience for yourself. Comfort, prosperity, let's see, foundations, what crumbled really ground itself down into, you know, what will be the solid foundation. You are still in recovery mode from all those burdens. I feel like you're finally dropping them off, but you are dedicated to yourself, your life, this path, and to stepping into mission work. You have nowhere to go but up. You are learning what it is to be unapologetically, authentically optimistic, not just to be someone else's support, not because you want to build them up, because you're letting your light shine for once. So you have to learn to be patient with yourself, because it is easy to slip into old habits, but I see that you are gaining so much stability and you are overcoming so much, which is clearing a platform for genuine, authentic, unbridled, and unconditional love in your world. And again, you have choice. And that is going to be the most empowering thing that builds you up. Please remain fearless for this. Don't hang on to the concept of a person or what their face or what their mask looks like. What feels real to you, and build on that. Let go of anything else. So I hope that that made sense, Pisces. All right, Pisces, I'll see you guys in a few weeks for the mid-month projection. Make sure you check out your other astrological points. See how your story marries as a whole. Feel free to let me know if and how this resonated for you, either in the comments, personal message, or you can book your own personal reading. Find me on any social platform. And until next time, stay safe, have fun. I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye, Pisces.